I think at the start it was me thinking I'm not good enough, but also feeling like I haven't gone through the ranks or gone through the necessary steps that all these DJs have gone through. So we're on tour at this time. My dad's falling ill with sickle cell. Like a lot of the families there, what's going on? Like, the day they put me in front of that keyboard, in front of the uncle, music just resonated with me.
Let's go, let's go!
I defo grieved. I was defo in my feelings. Like I defo weren't myself. My mum's called me saying, "Oh, your dad's back in hospital."
On today's show, we welcome the one and only Skappy Loso.
Yes, my brother, man. How you doing?
I'm blessed, my brother. How you keeping?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm very good. I'm good. I'm
this
good.
trim,
man.
this trim is sharp, bro. This trim is sharp.
It's not sharp, bro, man.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, man.
I appreciate your time. But for those that don't know Skaps, who is Skaps that most people are asking? This guy here, literally, you cannot walk into any party without seeing his name in the lineup. He is an international DJ. He's also an artist DJ who is DJed for the likes of Young T and Bugsy. Also, the great king, R.I.P. rest his soul, Cadet. What else, my brother? I know you've DJed at Wireless. Like, let's talk about it, man. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking, my brothers are great. Like, you've DJed at Wireless. I think you've done something at Glastonbury. I'm thinking, I'm even seeing something at GQ. Like, this is amazing stuff. Talk to me about, like, the things you've done. This is just a few things I know. Highlight some of the things you've done, my brother, so the people can kind of understand what you do.
I mean, it's just what I do, really, innit? Like, thank God it's been able to put me in the positions, you know, different stages, different festivals, you know what I mean? So, like, some that you've already mentioned yourself, like all the big stages, I'd like to say that I've been there, and it's just a blessing, man. It's a blessing.
What sort of festivals? What sort of festivals? I know you're talking about. Don't just bypass it.
We've done the Wirelesses, we've done the Glastonbury, Reading and Leeds.
Wow.
Festivals, man. We've done it, man. We've done it. Yeah,
and listen, you don't be humble about it, man. Sometimes you have to kind of toot your own horn. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. These are massive places where.
No, they are. Yeah. I'm just thankful. I'm thankful, man. It's a blessing.
That's great. Now, but for the people that want to find out more about yourself, these are all amazing achievements, which we're going to tap into a bit later on. But we wanted to find out who you are as a person and what kind of, where is all of this kind of drive and energy coming from. I want to start with your family, your background. I've known you personally for a couple of years. I couldn't even tell you how we met. I think it's been about, 12 years, 13 years?
Long, bro. Very long time.
I know, but...
organic, man. I feel like that's the power of Croydon, though. You know what I mean? It's the power of Croydon.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah. So born and bred Croydon.
Okay.
Grew up in Fulton Heath.
Okay.
Majority of my childhood.
Yeah.
And then moved further into Croydon a bit. So like Addiscombe sides. But yeah, Croydon.
So you got Croydon tatted on the chest.
I should do, innit? I should do.
That's amazing. Bro. What about country? What country are you from?
I'm Ghanaian. Okay. Both parents.
Both?
Yeah, man.
Amazing.
So Ghanaian, I'm proud.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I feel like you see a lot of them these days, man.
Yeah, man. We're all popping up now, man. It's our time. I feel like, man, we're the in-thing right now, man.
Yeah, a lot of Ghanaians these days,
Big
man.
up all the Ghanaians, man.
It's crazy. So, just from your background and your heritage, has this played a part of the success of the man you are today?
I feel like, cool, my heritage, how I came up, so Ghanaian parents, heavily invested in the church, first and foremost.
Oh.
So it's actually the church that introduced me to the music.
Wow.
Really.
Wow.
You know, forced from a young age, just thrown in front of the instrumentalists and learn from them.
What was the first instrument you played?
Piano. So piano was the first thing I actually learned from like the age of 6.
6? Wow.
Age of 6.
Wow.
I wouldn't really say learn. I was thrown in front of an uncle, running his keys, just taught to learn and adapt, follow him, and literally started from there. And obviously my own eagerness and drive led me to dive deeper in. But yeah, man.
Crazy. What is life? What was life like? Obviously, I'm from Croydon myself, and I know that it's been a difficult, like, I don't know how to even put it.
I
in
know what
words.
you're trying to say, bro. Yeah,
Like,
it's Croydon, isn't it? It's just Croydon.
It's a hurdle.
Yeah,
Let's put it that way. But
yeah.
maybe you might have had a different perspective. How was that like growing up in Croydon?
You know what? Yeah, for me, I'm just seeing the positives. Of course, you go through Croydon and you just see there's so much negativity around it, and the stigma of Croydon in itself is a testament to what people actually feel about Croydon. But for me, it's the birthing pool of a lot of greats. A lot of good people have come out of Croydon.
I agree.
And for me, that's what I was surrounded by. You know, being how I was brought up by my mum and my dad. It's like, you know what I mean? You need to love your neighbour, really.
Yeah.
That's the fundamentals, I took growing up. So I loved my neighbour. We're all peoples, isn't it? I may not know you, may not know me, but cool. And it so happens that they go on to do big things, and you know, we're all from Croydon. So I just grew up just with my peoples in Croydon, really. You know, yeah. And
it's crazy that you talk about like love thy neighbor, because you're probably the same age as me. From growing up, that wasn't the case.
It wasn't. You know what I mean? For a lot of people,
it wasn't love thy neighbor.
A lot of people didn't love their neighbours.
So it's amazing that we've come here and you managed to have that mentality regardless of everybody else's mentality and the situation it faces. So I do highly commend you for that.
Thank you, bro.
I do highly commend you for that. But I want to even go back onto some of your accolades, because I feel like you're being very humble here. I saw something a few months ago, which was the GQ. That is not something that everybody gets to go to. It's either you're the most handsome man or the most handsome DJ.
I'll take it.
That gets the DJ at GQ. But how that's an amazing. How did that make you feel? Bro, what was that process like?
I'll be so honest with you. Yeah, I nearly missed that email. Like,
wow,
I really nearly missed that email. So,
okay,
again, normal day. I've woken up.
Yeah.
Decided to check your inbox. Checked my inbox and I've seen an email but it was from at least a week or two ago, and it was from so and so. And the email, if you browse, if you just look past it, you could just think it's a random email or it's junk. So I've opened it now and I'm reading it, and then I've gone to read on. He's saying he's the producer of events at GQ. They're throwing the GQ Man of the Year awards, and you know I've been selected as one of the DJs that they wanted to contact and see if I'd like to come and play at the event. You know, which was obviously a shock, not even a shocking moment, but just like. It was a fulfilling moment. It was a fulfilling moment because obviously in the line of work that you do, you work to those sort of emails, really, you know what I mean? Where big companies or big corporations are hitting you and asking you if you want to come and play at so-and-so, and they'd be honored to have you. So yeah, it was a fulfilling moment for me. So obviously they've emailed me saying I've been recommended. So yeah, I said, yeah, I'm up for it. I've gone there, done my job at the end of the day. Yeah, man, and that's that really, man. It's humbling. It's always humbling, man. I feel like everything I go through just humbles me and allows me to reset and say, you know what,
Talking to me about how that began in terms of DJing. Like I think it's an amazing story, because sometimes in our purpose we don't realize that we're meant to do something, and sometimes we just fall into something that we're meant to do. And I remember you telling me the story, and that resonated. Like, can you just remind me how that story went, and how did you thought, you know what, DJ is something I wanted to do?
So again, I owe it to my parents really. From the day they put me in front of that keyboard, in front of the uncle, music just resonated with me. And it wasn't up until I was at least 17, 18, 19 that DJing even came up. Obviously I was playing piano. Not a lot of people knew that. If you really knew me, then you'd know I was playing piano. Like, But again, so involved in music in that sense, playing at church, head keyboardist, playing with you get me, like all of that. So obviously I've finished school now, getting to my last year of college, and I've just downloaded the app. I've just downloaded the DJ app. I just thought, oh, this is cool, man.
Or just off the back?
Yeah, really off the back. But I'm really observant in terms of music and how music sounds, and this would sound good with this. Even before I was a DJ, I was always putting songs together and thinking, this
so you're
would
saying
gel
your
well
love
with
of
this.
music was always in you?
I think it was always in me. And I wasn't a DJ then at all, but I downloaded the app, started uploading the songs from my library onto the app, and just started playing around with it. And I was going to my boys, but listen to this. I was thinking, this is hard. And I was thinking, no, you got to say that though, innit? You're my boy.
Yeah.
I'm doing that, and then kept doing it. Like, no, this is hard, you know. I've gone to my friend's barbecue, and my boys were like, hey, no, plug in and play, bro. Plug in and play, innit? I was thinking, well, you sure, bro? It's a little app, literally. It's an app on my iPhone.
Well, you was like 18, 19?
Yeah, 18, 19. So again, 18, 19, I'm already late in this DJ scene, innit? Like, of starting. I don't have the fundamentals behind me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of that. But anyway, I've played. Everyone's hyping me up, and I'm thinking, raw, like, I must be doing my thing, like. And my boys come up to me, like, Reese. That's the boy I'm referring to. He's come up to me, like, he's like, nah, bro, you're hard. These times, so all my friends generally are older than me. Just by a year or two anyway.
Yeah.
He'd already been at uni. Then he said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make you a DJ. You know, you're gonna be a DJ. Me, I said, yeah, you know, I'm coming to you guys' uni anyway this year, innit? So yeah, I'm up for it, man. Yeah. Not thinking anything of it is going on, but everyone was playing on this app on my phone. Everyone's like, no, you're sick at this, you know. You're sick at this. Literally, you've gone to uni now. Got my first piece of decks. I won't tell you how we got them. That's a story for another day.
Yeah.
We got my decks. And then me, Reese, and my boy Budge, we all lived together. And I just stayed at them decks probably for a month or two straight, just looking at it, observing. Just go. Obviously, we'd go out naturally. Yeah. So I'm hearing how DJs are playing, thinking, all right, and I'll go and try and emulate it on my decks at home. Literally, you can ask them. We're getting back and forth. All of them's in my room. We're getting back and forth, playing, and then before we knew it, I was actually a DJ. But just in the confinements of my room, literally, just me and my housemates, I'm DJing, and everyone's gassing me like, yeah, you're hard, like. Yeah. That's how it started, bro. So to tell you how I managed to get onto Glastonbury or Reading and Leeds or these mad stages, I couldn't tell you how it transitioned and how I got there.
It's good.
100%.
It's good. So sometimes when you look at certain things, you don't have an explanation to it. Obviously, I'm going to say it from a biased perspective, and because I'm a religious man, it's actually good.
It is.
For a non-believer, they would say it's luck. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So, it's when you look at that, when I hear that story back again, I'm just thinking it's like, it's just it's encouraging to just trust your instincts and follow what you're good at. Do you get what I mean? And you just don't know what avenue that might take you to, or what road that might take you to. So even hearing you say this now is quite inspiring. Yeah. Me hearing it. So in you DJing and you kind of doing bits and bobs. I'm guessing you was doing like little parties, or as we would call it back in the day, shubs. As we would call it, some shubs back in the day. I miss them.
The best days, man.
best days. And you would do some parties back in the day. Obviously, you didn't have a direction as to what career you would went. What was the next high point in your DJing journey?
So obviously, I told you. So where we got to was me playing just in the confinements of my room. So we went from there to my boys saying, all right, cool, now we're gonna get you some bookings now. I'm gonna get you some bookings. Obviously, if you've gone uni and you've moved out, especially in the Midlands, you'll know how the uni scene out there is. It's mad. They're very heavy on club nights and parties and who the best DJ is at that time, and it was heavy. So in the back of my mind, I was always saying, no, I want to be that DJ. But I definitely thought I'm nowhere near worthy enough to even be approaching these men to say, let me play here or whatever. Was
that because you think he wasn't good enough, or because of the accolades of everybody else?
Maybe, I think at the start it was me thinking I'm not good enough, but also feeling like I haven't gone through the ranks or gone through the necessary steps that all these DJs have gone through. So why would they give me a chance or things like that? But again, that was my own thoughts. There's never something I would voice. Yeah. If the man then was like, hey, we're gonna get you a booking, I'll be like, all right, yeah, cool. Yeah. But in the back of my mind, that's what I'm thinking. Like, why? Like, it's not even that. Yeah. Anyway, fast forward. Yeah, they managed to start getting me some bookings. Again, but obviously, if you're a fresh DJ coming up, you're going to be the first DJ. No one in there, like you're playing. And I feel like those were my practice hours. I got a boy called Ty. They used to do like big hall parties. In the uni scene. Yeah, I think they were big, Ty, very big. And they used to do like pirate radio sessions, and they'd ask me to come and play. And again, those were my practice hours. I'll go there and I'll say, yeah, I'll do it. So eventually, I got a booking. It wasn't even in the uni scene, to be funny with you. Yeah. The uni scene, I didn't make my name in the uni scene, I'll be honest.
Okay, that's crazy.
I played a few house parties, and then people heard, bro, no, you're good, you know, are you a DJ? Yeah. Those were the questions then. And then I came back to London, and I think I had the first house party at some girl's house or something. But again, all of Croydon knows all of Croydon, basically. So they were all there. And she's booked me, and I've played there. And from there, I feel like, because the whole of Croydon was there. That's when everyone clocked. Raw, you're a DJ, and raw, you can play. It went from there. From there, started getting house party bookings here and there, here and there, here and there. And I got a big booking. It was not a big booking again. It was another booking in Elephant and Castle.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember this booking, Carl, about what I'm about to tell you. So yeah, I've gone there, playing as normal, shutting it. Everyone's gassed, gassed. And then Cadet appears from there. I didn't know he was in there. He appears and he's come out. He's like, right, no, you're hard, you know, you're hard. I was like, yeah, love, bro, love. This must be about 2016, 2017, maybe.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, you're sick, bro. And he's gone away. Finished the set now and he's come back and he's like, nah, bro, no, you done your thing, man, you're sick. Cool. Fast forward to next week, my boy's got an event, a comedy show.
Yeah.
So we've all gone there. He's asked me to come and DJ there, so I'm thinking, all right, cool. So I've gone and played there. Lo and behold, Cadet was there in the show. So I've played there, shut it, everyone's talking, whatever. Then he's come up to me and he goes, Raw, you was the DJ from last week, innit? I was like, yeah. He goes, yeah, take my Insta, man, take my Insta, man. I'm gonna message you.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm thinking, Raw, Cadet, yeah? Like, say no more, man, this is lit. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, man, hard, bro. He rates me, he probably wants me to play at someone's party for him or something, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking, yeah, hard, man. Cool. But not thinking anything of it, thinking he'll probably forget anyway. Yeah. A couple of days later, then he messages me and he's like, Raw. He's like, yeah, where are you, bro? Raw, like, he's DM'd me, like, Raw, this is hard. Because I'm at home. These times I've just come out of uni fresh, I'm not doing nothing, bro. And he's like, yeah, he goes, okay, yeah, I've got a shoot today, man. I'm gonna come grab you, innit, when I go to this shoot. Yeah. I was just gassed and thinking to me, I'm rolling, hard.
Yeah.
So he didn't even speak to me about DJing or nothing. It was just rolling hard. We went to the shoot, went to get food. And we did this for a couple of days. In the back of my head, I'm thinking, bro, what's going on? Like, did you just like my company or like, I don't get it. Like,
you're a cool guy,
I'm no one to him, but I'm no one to him. Like, he don't know me from nowhere. He just knows me from the decks.
You're a cool guy, man. Who wouldn't like your company?
No, but obviously he didn't know my company at the time,
Yeah.
You just know me as a DJ. So I'm thinking, bro, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
Then finally, like, day 3 or 4, he's like, bro, obviously you've been rolling, innit? Like, I just want you to know that I want you to join the team. Like, I want you to DJ for man, bro, basically. He had a DJ, I don't know what's going on with them.
Okay.
But he's like, yeah, I just want you to do it. So I said, bro, right now, I've come out of uni, I'm doing nothing. I'm trying to figure out why I even did accounting in the first place.
I feel like that's
not
like
my calling.
80% of 70% of people.
It's not what I want to do. So,
Yeah,
bro, I'm rolling. Literally from there, my life changed from that point, definitely. Yeah.
From that point.
That point.
Just to even hear that story, man, I'm just sitting there thinking, again, it's like you don't know what's around the corner.
Never.
Do you know what I mean?
Never.
You're just following something that you actually like doing, and then it's brought you to that point. And then you're now seeing a different picture that you didn't see before.
Bro, it's mad, because at that point, I wouldn't really say that that's what I enjoy doing. I was still basically figuring it out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I've gone from deep the journey now. I've gone from my room to playing in a few clubs where no one is in there, to an artist asking me to be his tour DJ, his official tour DJ.
Why DJ? Why not accounting? Why not art? Why not
Bro,
skating?
I feel like accounting was off the back of, I'm good with numbers. Mum and dad want you to go and be a lawyer or this thing or this.
Okay.
So just do something.
Okay.
In my head, again, back then, I wasn't really thinking properly, like thinking, right, do something that you're actually going to enjoy, that you can think you can go off the back of. And no, I don't feel like any of us was thinking like that at that time, the people that went through it, because I can look at my friends now, a lot of them ain't using their degrees enough. They're not using it.
Like I said, I think it's like 70%. Probably,
I
they may even
promise
bring
you,
it down scale, like 60 or 65%.
No, obviously, I know there's people that are and they're flourishing with
Yeah.
it, don't get me wrong.
There's
But
a lot of
I know a
people
lot
that
of people that also aren't,
Yeah,
that went
yeah.
there
Yeah.
just off the back of pressure.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? So I feel like it was pressure.
Do you think it's like an African thing,
100%.
or like a more of a black thing?
I feel like, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that in a bad way, like in any way. Like I feel like when you come from Africa, I can only speak from Ghanaians, from my mum and dad's experience. When you come from where they come from, and you manage to even get to the country, get your indefinite stay, get your papers all correct, be legal in this country, that's an achievement in itself. But when them growing up, they're coming up of hearing people are lawyers and doctors and whatnot. And that's where they're flourishing. So of course that's what they're gonna want for their
you know
kids.
what I think with that?
You get what I mean?
I think it's like a who can win with the parents.
Of
It's
course,
like,
it's also a boasting thing. Oh, my son's a doctor.
It's like who can win? It's like, oh yeah, my son does accounting and he's got 3 kids,
100%.
and it's like this one saying my
100%.
son's a doctor. And
That's what it is. Obviously, our generation, we're definitely more clued up, and I try, the key word being try, I try to show my mum this, like in ways, just to get her to understand that our generation don't come up with like thinking we're not aspiring to be a lawyer or a doctor.
Yeah.
We're aspiring to have our business that does X, Y, and Z or for whatever, because you've obviously, because of the back of your suffering, you've brought us into this position, and you've allowed us to be able to expand and see things and see that we can actually aim for more. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what we want to do. Yeah. So you lot just jump on the ship. I know it's scary because we're your child, innit? You want the best for us, but sometimes you need to understand that we can see the bigger picture. Do you know what I mean? Crazy. I try to have these conversations. I say that really loosely, because when I say try, I don't think I've actually tried to have this conversation with my mum. It's always gone a bit pear-shaped, trying to have this conversation with her. Yeah. But then when she sees what, the fruits of what I do, the accolades, she's gassed. She's gassed. Like,
I feel like it always changes. It's like they don't initially like want to support it until they see it. But I feel like that's a human thing, though. I don't think it's a parent thing. I think it's a human thing. People don't believe until they see. In your life, in your experience, in your journey, what would you say has been like moments that you think, you know what, this has been crazy difficult to overcome? Because I can name a few from my perspective, but we want to find out about yourself. Like, that's a setback or like a crazy moment. Man. You think, you know what, that's a mad moment. I had to like, it's changed me, or I've learned from it, and or it's been a difficult moment to deal with as a person on my journey in DJing, or as a man, as Skappy.
Yeah. So I feel like, cool. So people that know me will probably describe me as a happy-go-lucky guy. He's always gassed and this and that, and I feel like at one point I remember back in the day I used to make so many stupid videos on Insta, just trying to make people die. Like, I want people to die of laughter. That was my thing. And then cool. Then life started really hitting me. Cool. So 2017, my dad passed.
Wow,
in December.
Rest his soul. God rest
he passed in
his
December.
soul.
That was my first like major loss ever. So I was obviously going through it.
I remember coming to your house a few times.
You probably did, innit? So my house was busy them times. I think in African culture, Ghanaian culture especially, like, so when someone passes, you'll have a lot of the family, extended friends and things like that always come into the house. Like, so my house was busy for like the first month and a bit at least. So my thing was going through that because it was very unexpected. So my dad had sickle cell.
Wow.
He had sickle cell.
Wow.
He went through it. But he was fine, usually. So in my head, growing up, and this is one thing I'll say as well, like, you never really get explained to by your parents. Or my mum or my dad never explained to me that my dad had this.
Okay.
First and foremost. But I would always know that my dad will go hospital every now and again, every few years, every 5 years or something, he'll go hospital. He'd be ill, but he'd come back. That's all I know, innit? Yeah.
Because obviously you're seeing your parents as like the strength of what you focus to. So you're not gonna think anything of it.
Literally. So in my head, that's all that. So this time round, this is when I'm DJing for Cadet now. So we're on tour at this time. My dad's fallen ill with sickle cells, doing what it does. So he's gone hospital. We're in Birmingham. My mum's called me saying, "Oh, your dad's back in hospital." So again, growing up with this, I'm just thinking, "Oh, he's going to hospital. Routine, he'll be back out."
Yeah.
So Birmingham on Friday, and then we're coming to London on Sunday. So I said, all right, Sunday, Saturday, we're coming back. I'm gonna go see him straight away. So I've gone to the hospital, normal procedure, what I usually see. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. All right, he's in hospital, he'll bounce back, he's good, man. Then Sunday, we all get called into the hospital, thinking, oh, what's going on? So I've gone into the waiting room now, and then obviously like a lot of the families there. So I'm thinking, oh, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Then waiting for the doctor, and the doctors came and broken the news to us saying, "Rah, they don't feel like he's not gonna make it through this episode." And then that's when I've really started to deep that, so this is actually serious. Cool. So the reason I'm saying that is because I never really had even time to process
him being sick,
the sickness that he has, the illness that he has.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, so I'm going through all of this, trying to keep a brave face for mum and that, but obviously. Yeah.
How many? Sorry, before you tap into that, how many siblings do you have?
I've got one sibling.
Female,
My brother,
male,
my brother, older brother.
Older than
12 years difference.
Yes, forgive me for.
Yeah, no, it's cool. 12-year difference between us.
Was he present at the time?
Yeah, he was there. All there.
Yeah.
So they told us. So then, he's passed that day. That same day that they came and told us. Yeah, he's passed that day. So going through that, but I didn't really deal with that. I'll be honest. I didn't deal with it emotionally, or I didn't grieve enough as I should have.
You know what? It's crazy. It's crazy you say that, is because death is something that a lot of us have experienced. So many of us have experienced, and probably someone right now, God help their soul, is experiencing it at the moment.
Yeah.
But especially as men, where the world sometimes shuns at our vulnerability in terms of expressing our emotions and whatnot, which is not necessarily the case, but because you can express yourself.
Yeah.
How was that like? Because I know that I've lost quite a few people in my life, but even you saying it now is making me think about myself.
Yeah, of course, naturally.
I haven't actually got to express myself without, like, I'm just flowing with the moment and the emotions that it needs to be, but genuinely, like, expressing myself of this pain that I'm feeling right now. What was that like for you? Because I know I came to your house a few times, and I remember you said minimal words to me. I just thought, you know what, I'm just coming here to support my brother.
I feel like that was my coping.
Minimal words.
Yeah, that was my coping mechanism.
Why? Like, do you feel like do you feel like it's a personal thing, or is it because?
Maybe some of it I could put it down to my upbringing, man. I'd put it down to my upbringing. I know my mum and my dad loved me to bits. There's nothing they wouldn't do for me. But at the same time, it was definitely that sort of tough love mentality in my house. Do you know what I mean? You didn't really speak much on feelings. We weren't all hugging and, you know, oh, I love you. That wasn't my household, in my opinion. Not to say that they didn't love me, because they did. Obviously, I know they did, didn't it?
So do you feel like us men don't know how to deal with grief?
Well, I can only speak for myself, really, you know what I mean? Because I know another man that was grown up in a loving home and can express himself, you know, like that. Me personally, I'd say I struggle with that. You know what I mean? So actually expressing myself.
What's the reason? That's what I'm trying to tap into, because what's the reason that you feel like
I couldn't tell you.
You can't express yourself? Because again, the reason why I'm tapping into this is because, again, we've all lost someone. One of us, we've all lost someone that we love dearly.
You know what's funny? Like, me and my dad's relationship wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst, but it was minimal conversation. You'd sit in that same seat. You sit in the same seat every day. I'll come in and, hi, Dad. Like, you're right, how's school? No, it was good, man. All right, cool. Have you eaten? No. And that's it.
Wow.
That's the conversation done. He'll sit in his chair till it's time for him to go to bed, or it's time for him to go work. And that was it. That's how I came up.
When you've got back and you've heard the news and you've seen your family there, and you're now processing all this information, what's next? What are you thinking?
Right, cool. So this is how this story's gonna link up now. So I'm going through that right now, going through it. My head's all over the place, but I'm numb. I'm not really saying anything. I've got a blank expression. I'm just trying to get on with it, trying to soldier through, or trying to act like I'm good. And Cadet would come to the house a lot. So my dad passed December 2017.
Yeah.
So we've gone into 2018. You know what I mean? Going through that, then I'm trying to build myself back up, and then February 2019, Cadet passes.
Wow.
And after that,
Wow.
yeah. After
Back
that,
to back losses.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was just,
Wow.
I definitely felt like a sort of shutdown. Like,
Wow.
therefore, yeah.
Wow.
That was a change of me, I'll be honest. If I'm really honest, that was like the change. That's when I really started to feel a change or see a change in myself, like, because that's when I really became quiet. Like, that's when the introvert in me really just came out and was just apparent to a lot of people who would just think, oh no, what, Skaps ain't quiet, he's always this and that. All of a sudden, oh, you're right, like you don't really speak, you're not speaking much and this and that. And at the time, there was never really like, I couldn't put my finger on it and say, oh, it's because of this and that, like, but looking back on it, like the 2 losses that I experienced really, that played a real big part, man, on my mental health, like 100%, man. It just shut me down, man.
What was your coping mechanism in that moment?
There was no coping, really. There was no coping mechanism. It was just silence. Silence, man.
That's crazy.
Silence, bro. My loved ones will all tell you, like, especially of lately, like, you're just mad quiet, like. You're just quiet. Why are you quiet? Why are you so quiet, bro? Like, are you good? I'll get calls, like, man will call me, like, bro, are you good, bro? I'm, like, yeah, I'm good, man. What's wrong? No, I ain't heard from you in a minute, like, I'm here, man.
Yeah.
I'm here, like, you know what I mean?
Is it something that you feel like you haven't overcome yet?
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, I'd say so. My dad probably more so, like, just starting to learn how to deal with it or how to live with it, should I say. Cadet? No, I don't know. I really don't know, man.
Yeah. How did that situation? Because like support pillars, like I said, the 2 major support pillars in your life, and I remember when I heard the story of Cadet passing.
Yeah.
And I was like, I swear, bro was with him. So straight away, I was calling everyone because you were trying to answer your phone. I was calling everyone to see, raw. Have you heard from Skaps? Like, and no one's giving me any information.
So I'll be honest, I didn't have my phone at that time. That time he was probably calling me. It's cool. So yeah, he died by a car crash.
Wow.
And obviously, I want to be respectful to his family as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if anyone's actually like put the story out, like flat out, put it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just want
But
to be respectful.
you was in the car with him.
Yeah. So I was in the car with him. So I'm gonna be mindful of what I say and how I say things in it. I'm gonna tell you as much without, you know what I mean. I don't want to disrespect anyone.
We have to respect the king.
Yeah,
man.
but obviously cool. So obviously me being Cadet's DJ, cool. We go around from city to city. So we got a booking in Cheshire. It's like 4.5 hours away. Cool. So we've gone up. Everyone's gone up. Everything's calm. We've driven up. Everything's fine. We've checked into our hotels. Everything's good. So our promoter's taken long to get us to the booking. So we decided, oh cool, let's just call a couple cabs and we'll get them to sort all of that out when we get there, whatever. So we called a couple cabs, waiting in the hotel lobby, everything's calm. Yeah, so we've got in the cab now. So I'm sitting in the middle at the back. Cadet's to the right of me. Got his boy, my guy, to the left of me. Got his photographer in the front, and then obviously the driver's driving. So we're just driving country lane, normal, driving. And then there's another car coming from the opposite end. We can't see it at the time, innit? But the car's coming. You can see the lights. So then as it's approaching, it's approached with so much speed that it's just swerved into our lane now. It's turned the corner and swerved so fast that it's just swerved into our lane and then just hit us head on. Literally hit us head on. So, wow. Maddest thing. I was conscious throughout it all. Don't know how. So obviously I told you I was sitting in the middle of the car. Really and truly, the impact of that. He was speeding, by the way, at least 60 or 65 miles an hour he was driving when he hit us. I should have flown through that windshield. Yeah. Straight away. But then I've just fallen to my knees, literally. Just fallen to my knees. So everyone's got out of the car. Well, me and the guy to the left of us have got out of the car. And then we've realised, cool, we need to get everyone else who can't, you know, the guy at the front was pretty much hurt, so we had to help him get out of the car. Cadet was to the right of us. But obviously, at the time, just so much mist, so much stuff going on. So in my head, I'm thinking, oh, I can hear him, and he's gotten out of the car, innit? So we've got everyone out of the car, and then, the photographer's gotten out of the car, and then we've come out of the left, me and his boy to the left of us. We said, oh, Cadet's not out of the car, so we got him out of the car, put him down, and then that's obviously when we realised, like, yo, bro, like, what's going on? Like, no response. So we've then thought, nah, hold on, I've checked for his pulse, can't hear anything, I can't feel anything. But literally within 2-3 minutes, I commend the emergency services up there, bro, because they was there.
Amazing.
ASAP, 3 minutes. They've come and they've gone straight to Cadet. Just obviously doing what they do for a minute, let's say 5 or 10 minutes, 15 minutes for time. And then they've just said, yeah, they've called it, we've got to call it. So obviously I know what that means. I'm thinking, well. So I'm processing all of this, but then I'm being dragged into the ambulance, cut open my jeans, just ripped it open, and I was thinking, then they've looked at me, I've bust open my leg, on my right leg. Obviously I hadn't felt anything at the time, innit? Adrenaline, like I bust open my leg, so cool, rush me to hospital, I'm getting stitched up. Then obviously the guys from whoever was, the guy to the left of me in the car is coming to my room, he was there, he's fine, you know, thank God that he was fine. So then it's only when in the morning, this happened probably at 1 a.m? Yeah. So all the treatment and everything is probably 5 a.m. now, 6 a.m. I don't have my phone, I have nothing. My phone has been lost in that rubble, in the car crash, everything. So we've gone back to the hotel now. That's when everything started to process, like what sort of night did I just have? Like, no phone, no contact, no nothing. And obviously, like, cool. So I must have dozed off, just in deep thought. And I've woken up probably a couple hours later and realised, cool, I'm still here. Then probably 10-15 minutes later, I'll get a knock on the door. It's a hotel, someone from the hotel saying, oh, there's police downstairs to see you. Obviously from the scene, innit? So they've come, they've got a bag full of phones. And I said, oh, that's mine, innit? And I've obviously unlocked it. The phone was intact. I've unlocked it, and then that's when everything's just come back to me, like, oh my days, like, literally, I'm just bare missed calls. So many missed calls, bro. Like, my phone has never looked like that in my life, bro. So many missed calls. I'm thinking, what's going on? Like, what's going on? So the first person that literally, as I've picked up my phone, Mike's that called me. Mike's called me, so I've picked up and he's like, bro, like, are you good? Are you safe? Like, oh, thank God, and this and that. And that's when everything's coming back to me, innit? Like, I'm thinking, oh my days. So this is real, like, it's not a dream or nothing, like, it's real, like. And then that's when I just broke down then and there. I called my mum. I think I called my mum straight away. Broke down. Just breaking down, told her, I didn't know where I was, bro. I'm somewhere in Cheshire, innit? Yeah. Somewhere, bro. So I've called her, I'm like, Mum, this just happened, bro. And she goes, oh, don't worry, she's gonna send my brother. So my brother, Reese, and Nathan Hanks came up. They all came up, drove 4.5 hours, they came up. They was with me. And then, bro, this is the quietest journey home, bro. I feel like that's where the quietness started for me. Like, the quietest journey, bro. It's just, bro. So I feel like
crazy.
I can't remember the initial question, bro. Like,
no, you know what? You know, it's not. It's like it's just the process behind all of that, because I'm sitting here in the story, like, again, God rest his soul and God rest your dad's soul, because I'm a big believer in purpose, right? I'm a big believer in that everyone in this life has a purpose to play on this earth. Now, Cadet hadn't even touched 40, 50% of what his purpose was on this earth. Most of the times, like, I didn't think that I would be this way, but I've taken a part of that just from the little bits of conversation that I've had. And it's impacted me in ways I didn't think it would impact me, because now I say I love you to my brothers freely. Do you get what I mean? Like, so freely. Whereas before I'll be like, oh yeah, cool, bro. Oh, love. Do you know what I mean?
He was big on that. I won't lie.
And now I'm
He was
like,
very big on that.
I'm like, I love you, bro. Like, do you get what I mean? If you're my brother, and he's that kind of come from him. In a sense, do you get what I mean? And I didn't roll with him every other day just from the little conversations, and that's just the impact he had on me. So I can imagine the impact he had on the world. Again, it's crazy because I've never lost two people in close proximity in such a short space amount of time, and it must be crazy difficult to keep motivated and to keep your spirits high, to keep your spirits up. How do you find the motivation with this traumatic experience that you've had that keeps you like going and keeps you stepping? Because again, we always want to do things based off somebody's name or whatnot, but what's the key part you would say for yourself that keeps you going?
Bro, I wish I had such a sick answer for you, bro. Like, I wish I had the smoothest answer, like, oh, just do this and you'll be fine. There's no answer, bro. Like, there's no answer. I don't even know if I'm getting on with it. Like, I'll be honest, innit? Like, but what I do know is that he therefore would want me to carry on in it, and that's what I took with me. That's what even made me start even DJing again. Because in my head I said, yeah, I'm done. Like, he gave me my first break. We was on the cusp, literally, bro. And he just moved into his fresh apartment.
I remember in Crinkwood.
Just moved in, gassed. This was one of his achievements. Labels hitting him up left, right, and centre. Gassed, thinking finally I'll break. Like, do you know what I mean? And then boom, that happens just like that, bro. So I'm thinking, oh my days, like, it can just be taken from me like that. There's no way he'd want me to just be sitting there moping, like, no way. So I think I took that. I definitely grieved. I was definitely in my feelings. Like, I definitely weren't myself. My girl, everyone will tell you, bro. Like, I weren't myself, bro. I was definitely different. And I'm still that difference is sat with me to today. Till this day, I'm the same guy. Like I've definitely been affected by those events. It's definitely affected me, and I've definitely seen a change in me. However, I always try to march on in it. Cool, if someone's booking you for this, you still gotta get it done. We still got this to do in it. So put on your brave face. I feel like I'm big on doing that. Put on your brave face, get out there, do what you can, and then get back, man, and let's get on with it. So
that's crazy.
I've got no advice to give someone. I think, but you definitely need to grieve. Go, like, I know as hard as it is to grieve, you feel like you're just moping.
What is grieving?
Boy, I don't know, bro.
that's the question.
If you want to feel sad or you feel bad or you just feel it, like it's normal, isn't it? Yeah. You just lost someone that you usually call every 30 minutes. Like, you can't do that no more. Like, so however that's gonna make you feel like that, man. Feel like that. It's natural. That's
crazy. So obviously, knowing you as my brother, you have a little one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl. Again, maybe because I'm spiritual, I see things so differently. I always believe, like, where there's loss, there's gain. Do you feel like you having a little one has made you see things differently, or giving you some sort of energy or purpose in a way?
100%, man. I feel like you're definitely living for someone. Like, your life's not your own no more, man. You're living. This person depends on you now. This little person that knows nothing, just come into this world. You brought them into this world. Like, that's your responsibility. That's all that sticks in my head. Like, it's like you have a responsibility to bring up this girl in a mad world. You need to kind of steer her and show her what's right, and hope that she clings on to what's right and sticks to that. Otherwise,
that's crazy.
Do you know what I mean? Like, so that's my purpose now. Like, that's definitely my purpose. 100% believe in that. Like,
I can see that in your movements and your energy.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that.
Do you feel any change or shift?
Yeah, like
as a person,
like in terms of purpose, you know, like before it was definitely like my goals were for me. You know what I mean? Just like, yeah, let me do something. Let me try and get there. But now there's a different drive. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you feel like people can have that drive before they have kids, though?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That shows how much motivation you have within yourself, how much self-motivation you have within yourself.
Because you know what, a lot of people do things for themselves and forget that they're going to have kids.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, like, I went on, like, private healthcare this year, and I want to go on, like, insurance. But everyone's asking, what are you doing? I'm like, it ain't for me. Like,
so what's the come?
What's the come in it? Do you get what I mean? It's like, do you get what I mean? Let's say something mad, like, happens or whatnot. Everything's already set.
Yeah. As soon as I turn 28, that's all the advertising. All the advertising.
I need to get on it, bro.
Yeah,
That's my next thing.
Even if you don't have kids,
Yeah.
you know, like, you don't think of things like, see when you die and stuff, like your family's left to do all the,
bro.
you know how expensive the funeral is?
Oh, I know, bro. I've been to a few.
My pops cancelled his policy 2 weeks, bro. 2 before he passed, man.
Slow down.
2 weeks, bro. He's been paying it for about, what, 20 years, bro? Said, what is the point of this? What is the point of this?
That's mad. I was asking this question, do you feel like women that are from a two-parent household just have a different mindset? Or a different mentality? Or is it just like a myth that people just talk about?
I think, don't get me wrong.
What do you think, Hugh?
I think definitely plays factors.
I think any household
Yeah.
is having an impact.
Yeah. But then I've seen individuals, single
you get what I
parents, no parents, they come out 10 times better, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a lot of it's subject to the person, bro. But a two-parent household definitely has an effect.
I think it depends as well on the circumstance. If you could have a single mum, like just define single mum, innit?
Yeah.
If a single mum, a mum who just doesn't have a partner. Because if the dad's present, then really and truly, like a good co-parenting relationship shouldn't make a huge difference.
So you would say it's the not present individual that has the impact,
No, that plays a part, but it's not defining.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like I got an older daughter from a previous relationship. She's 16 now. I got no problems with my daughter. Me and her mum ain't been together since she was like 6-7 years old. But we've maintained very amicable co-parenting relationship. You know, obviously we have our moments, but we communicate well. And my daughter's level-headed, bro. She's not getting no trouble. She's in college. She's got herself a job.
Because you're present. You might not be together, but you're very much present.
Oh, you have a wicked relationship.
I think being present plays a big.
It's the presence that's the final factor.
Before we let the big man go, we've got a little game session for you guys out there. We're gonna play a game today. So I've got a list of 10 music, because you're a music man. So I expect you to flourish with this right now, because you should be thinking music.
As long as there's no bookie genres, I'm good.
I might have some rock in there. I might throw you off and put some indie. We've got a list of 10 music we're gonna play. We're gonna play it in reverse. And you have about 20 seconds to guess what the song is, and we're gonna go through them.
Piece of cake.
Yeah? Piece of cake, yeah?
Piece of cake.
I expect it to 8 out of 10. Minimum.
All right,
Minimum. 8 out of 10. Piece of cake. Yeah? So, obviously you're a music man. I've got a list of music on here, or artists and the music they made on here. I'm gonna play a few songs backwards.
Okay.
We'll go for 3 songs, yeah?
All right.
Let's see how good your music knowledge is. We'll play it backwards. I know you do it with, what do you call this thing? BPMB or
BPM.
Yeah, BPM, you know, bro. So you should be good at this.
I'll get them straight away.
Yeah,
man.
so I'm gonna run the first song.
All right, cool.
And then you have to guess the song, but you have like about 10-20 seconds. Let's say
cool.
20 seconds to get the song.
All right, cool.
Yeah?
All right.
Cool. First song, let's go.
Dave Location, man. Easily. Featuring Burna Boy.
You're lying.
Easily.
Who put that one in the list?
Easily, man. Yeah, come on.
All right, let's go to the next
guys.
one. Let's make it more harder, man. Make it harder. Make it harder. Make it harder. Make it harder.
This is my job, by the way. You know that, right?
Yeah. Let's go. Next song. Let's see if we can get this one. This one's a bit tricky.
Burna Boy. On the low.
Jesus Christ. All right, cool.
Is that on the low? It is, isn't it?
It's not even using the 20 seconds.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you're
of course it
correct.
is.
You're correct. It's not even using the 20 seconds.
Here, mate.
Next one. Let's run. Nah, I'm actually amazed.
I love stuff like this. Oh, is that all you're giving me? You get a bit more.
Yeah, come on, give it more.
Chris Brown, Undecided.
Flipping heck.
Is that it?
No, more. The next
No,
one,
that's
the
it,
next
man.
one, the next one, the next one, the next one, the next
it,
one.
man.
Let's give him 2 more, because I think these are too easy.
Was that right though? Yeah. Why
No,
no one telling me
you
it was
got
right?
3 or 3. You got 3 out of 3 so far.
There we go, man.
You got 3 out of 3 so far. Let's give him the next one. DJ.
DBE, nasty.
Nah, you're a music genius. Last one.
Oh, man.
If he gets it.
Let's go, man. Yeah, what? 5 out of 5, what? What's that? That bills, right? Say no more, say no more.
No, I didn't think
5
you'd get a
bills.
5
Oh,
out
hard,
of 5.
man. Yes. Oh, 50. Oh,
Hey, please don't gas him.
Oh, no, come on.
Go, are we running the tune? Last one?
Yeah.
Last one?
Heady one, both.
I'm done. Like, who put this on the list?
Get out of
Who
here,
put
mate.
this on
What
the
you talking
list?
about, man? I'm a sound man.
No, let's do one more for bonus. I can't
listen to
believe you go
sounds,
out
bro.
5 out of 5. Let's do one more. Bonus round. Let's go. Last one. You surely can't get this right.
Is this a wild one or something?
Yeah. DJ. Let's run the music. So the DJ's on. I don't even know what the DJ's on right now.
I'm trying to stay focused.
DJ,
bro.
let's go. Yeah, this is a wild card.
Can I get a bit more? You said 20 seconds, no?
20 seconds.
You
Give him
said
more.
20 seconds,
Give him
innit?
more.
Because no one's even spitting. Ah, you know what? Yeah. Is there a part that you can play where someone's speaking or something?
Give him a.
Yeah, because that's. Oh my days.
You ain't getting this. Yes. No 5 bills for you. No. Yeah, look at your face. Yeah.
Who is that? Is that Ghana? Yeah, I know he's in it. Of course he is.
What song? What song though?
And Drake? No. Oh,
What song?
Lil Baby? Yeah, I'm over. It's over then. Ghana?
One more guess.
No,
on
well,
it.
Ghana's.
Yeah, Ghana's it's the right artist.
Yeah. Ghana's a feature.
It's the right artist.
Well done. Well, yeah, give me a clue and I'll get it.
But you gotta guess the song too.
Yeah.
It's from Chicago.
Well done. Kanye West?
Nah,
Well
that's
done.
it. That's
Well
4 out of
done.
5. Yeah.
You mugs. You mugs.
However,
Yeah. What was it? What was the song, please? Oh, yeah, brilliant.
nah,
Yeah.
you got it right, man. That was sick.
man.
For 4 out of 5, yeah.
4 out of 5,
to be
I'll take
fair,
that. I'll take that.
when I was doing this, 5 out of 6. 5 out of
Oh.
6. When I was doing it previously, I couldn't guess it myself when I was just listening to it, but because I know it. So for you to get 5 out of 6, no, you're a goat, man. You're a goat.
I'll take that though, man.
My brother, Loso, thank you so much.
Thanks
man.
for having me,
Thank you
man.
so much for coming
Appreciate
down,
you,
man.
man.
I appreciate it, man.
My bro, man.
Like I said, you're a goat. Keep on doing what you're
Thank
doing.
you, my bro, man.
I'm sure the world is going to understand properly very
I
soon. I'm sure they
appreciate
do now already, but they're going to understand soon, man.
Amen, amen.
And make sure, bro, you keep on stepping on people's necks with
humility.
music
With
and
humility, man. Yeah.
Of course, with humility,
Yeah,
always
always,
with
man.
humility.
Has to be, man.
Always with humility, always. And keep on doing what you're doing and keep on shining great, my guy.
Thank you, my brother, man.
Until next time, we'll see you, man.
My guy.
Thank you for coming
Thank
down
you,
on your
bro.
time. Appreciate you. Yeah? Until next time on the show, we hope that you've had a wonderful time with myself and my brother, Skappy Loso, and hopefully you can gain something out of this conversation that we had. Thank you. Until next time, that's PoolOfConversations, and I'm Daniel on it. Yeah? See you.
I know telling people how you feel can often seem like a burden, but there's absolutely no shame in getting help if you feel like you're hurting. Yes, we all have our personal battles, but by ourselves we don't need to have a war about it. You'd be surprised at how many people will come and join you on the front line, ready to support. You just have to talk about it. In a safe space we can conversate, educate, and then learn more about it. And I'm not just talking about money moves. We have to highlight the deeper issues too, because a lot of us have suffered or are suffering, feel aggrieved or find it hard to grieve. Or maybe it's our faults, the highs and the lows and the things that we're going through. Do we mask it all with substance misuse?